South Africa arrests and fines 4 Chinese fishing vessels for illegal fishing. This is from the Maritime Executive, and it was published on the 13th of March, 2026. South African authorities have intercepted and fined 4 Chinese distant water fishing vessels that were suspected of engaging in illegal fishing. The boats entered South African waters without permits and repeatedly switched their automatic identification system, or AIS, on and off. The 4 Chinese flagged vessels are said to have entered the country's exclusive economic zone, or EEZ, and territorial waters without the required authorization. The vessels are owned by a Chinese company. Officers from the South Africa's Department of Forestry, Fisheries, and Environment, working with the police, carried out a coordinated operation that led to the interception of the vessels. They were detained at the port of Cape Town, Anchorage. According to the government, the 4 vessels initially requested permission on February the 23rd to pass through South Africa's EEZ under innocent passage, indicating they would exit by March the 3rd. However, on February the 27th, the South African Maritime Authority reported that the vessels had applied for off-port limits, or OPL, authorization without the required justification or documentation. The request was rejected. Further investigation revealed that the vessels had already entered the country's territorial waters while the OPL request was under consideration. The boats were detected within 12 nautical miles of the coast and later tracked along the eastern Cape coastline. Authorities said that during this time, the vessels repeatedly switched AIS on and off. This is a violation of regulations requiring foreign vessels to keep their AIS active while transiting national waters. Investigations into the conduct of the vessels prompted authorities to charge the masters of the vessels for noncompliance with the Marine Living Resources Act 18 of 1998. The masters were fined an administrative penalty of $24,118, which the owner of the vessels paid, leading to the release of the vessels and subsequent departure from the country. South Africa will not tolerate the unlawful use of its maritime zones, said the Minister of Forestry, Fisheries, and Environment. We remain resolute in safeguarding our marine resources and ensuring that our ports are not perceived as ports of convenience. Compliance with our law is non-negotiable. South Africa, which has a vast coastline measuring 3,000 kilometers, is among African countries that is grappling with the challenges of declining fish stocks due to illegal, unreported, and unregulated, or IUU fishing, a problem being exacerbated by Chinese long-distance fishing fleets. The World Wildlife Fund contends that South Africa, along with Kenya, Madagascar, Mozambique, and Tanzania, lose up to $142.8 million annually due to illegal fishing of shrimp and tuna.